broadcasting from that shack in the middle of the desert that Krusty does when Sideshow Bob makes them shut off all the TV stations. Hey, it's me, and it's Dwight D. Eisenhower. Let's get busy.
Let's get busy.
It's car battery and gas can. They fight. I'm literally like one step above that or below that. I will tell you if we're streaming if I can find the damn link. I think I've seen streaming twice on this.
We're just checking our pH balances here, folks.
Ladies wrestling.
Wrestling.
All right, here we're live, pal. There we are. It would help if I unmuted.
You just need to make sure it goes all the way through. It says here.
Yeah, we're streaming. We're good. We're good to go. We sound good.
Okay.
We're about a minute. There's about a minute delay between what we see and what gets broadcast, but you know.
As long as there's something else going on.
Yeah,
We have two congruent viewers, both of us.
Well, if I'm going to be on a minute delay, I might as well watch the show on a minute delay. Yep, this is a... Come on. You can do it. Give it some gas. Let's go.
Let's go. Push it. Do it.
Push it. It was just working a minute ago. What the hell? Oh, there we go.
I just hope it's working. That's all.
There we go. That Skittles commercial is so... It just freaks me out. It's a Skittles commercial where they milk a giraffe for the Skittles.
Ew.
And...
Why are they milking giraffes?
I don't know. All right, here we go. We're back to the action now.
All right, here we go, folks. He has
nice stuff.
Miz and Ricochet. Hooray. You know, out of everybody who gets a bad break, I think, honestly, Ricochet is probably the one that gets the biggest bad break in all of Raw. Here's a guy that they don't know what to do with. They don't know how to deal with a guy who's taller than Rey Mysterio Jr., yet can still fly everywhere.
And it's not like he can't be a good storyteller, because like if you've ever seen him as Prince Puma, he can be a good storyteller.
Oh yeah. No, he's talented. They just look at him as flippy dudes.
Yeah. Which is why he should be on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm. At least,
well, like Fox is like, we want SmackDown to be real, like sports presentation and stuff. Well, they should get all the best sports type people onto the show.
Right. All the gymnastics and all the everything else.
Like Cesaro, Lashley, and Ricochet should be on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Miz is perfect for Raw. I like the Miz, but I hate plucky babyface Miz.
Plucky babyface Miz is the worst. Because
I don't know who's.
Because if you care about pro wrestling, you don't want to cheer the Miz.
Right.
And if you are into sports entertainment, the Miz being a plucky go-getter is just, I don't know, awkward.
I mean, look, he still does the Miz, the it kicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Daniel Bryan stole from him.
Right.
Let's get it right.
Mm-hmm.
But
True.
You know, it's like, is it really a babyface move for a guy to be using moves that he quote-unquote stole from somebody?
Well, that's why Daniel Bryan uses his.
Damn, that was...
That's why Daniel Bryan uses his, and Miz doesn't use his.
Damn, Ricochet really is good.
Mm-hmm.
He hit a perfect drop kick, and he landed on his feet.
Oh, he's also hobbling. There might be a problem.
No, Miz caught him with like a knee to the leg, so he's setting up for the figure 4.
There it is. Speak of the devil.
I think I finally figured out what Miz's problem with the figure 4 is. He's left-handed, and he wants, but because the figure 4 has to be done from the right side, it just screws you up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like me and you're a left-handed person, you do everything backwards. So you know, left-handed people obviously want to do everything from the left side, but apparently in pro wrestling, you can't give a guy a figure 4 on the left leg because
it bursts out their knee.
Yeah, like everyone's right. Like most wrestlers are right-handed, so you gotta do the right side.
Right.
So for somebody who's left-handed, it literally is like it's like the thing from Rocky where Mick's like, you can't do southpaw, kid.
You can't do southpaw, kid. You're too left-handed, and there's nothing worse than a left-handed boxer.
I don't know how that translates to wrestling. You know, I can't. I would love to know what a wrestling trainer thinks about somebody who's left-handed. Does that screw things up?
Yes, because when you're left-handed, everything goes to the right. If you were to give somebody your foot, right? Let's say you're going to give them a kick, a boot, and they grab your foot. Well, the reason why you want to shoot them right is so that they have enough momentum to turn around and hit you back. Right? If you turn them left, they have nowhere to go.
See, now this is insightful commentary.
Right.
Folks.
This is like inside knowledge. I'm teaching you how to do this stuff on the N-ways. But that's the legitimate reason, is because if you turn right, if you turn TV left, if you turn TV left, then you have nowhere to go. But if you turn TV right, you could do a whole spin-a-rooney and kabang, you know?
Let's just pretend the match is going on. I just wanted to...
That's a hell of a tombstone there, but...
Up inside cradle.
Oh! See, we blink away for a second.
I was trying to copy the link because I wanted to post it on Twitter, but I guess you could do that.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that.
Hashtag Fatal 5-Way, hashtag WWE Raw, hashtag WWE... I hate hashtags.
I figured out last time we had somebody show up and actually somebody said something on the chat. I didn't notice that last time we did this, so we gotta pay attention to the chat.
Oh, look at Ricochet. And he... Oh! Ouch.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3. Hey, Ricochet won.
Thank goodness. Anything to bury the Miz.
Samoa Joe's like, Samoa Joe is like, he literally looks indifferent.
Samoa Joe can't believe he has to sit out here and watch this.
I know, Samoa was like, I could have been in the back.
Start streaming. And we shut down again. Stream.
Oh, let's just try streaming.
Okay, should be fine. This should be streaming now.
Becky can wear a pair of pants. Sorry. I got a little interest in Twitter. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Share the screen. I want to see Becky's pants.
I thought, oh! I know I forgot to do something.
I want to see Becky's pants.
There you go. See it?
I gotta see Becky's yams too. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess we're doing it again.
How you doing? If it doesn't work, then we'll just do it live later.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's working. I hope this is. Can you check if the stream?
It sounded fine.
Can you see if the stream is actually playing though? Can you double check on that? Because I
Hey,
can't.
stop, guys.
Yay! I can't do both. That's the thing is I'm trying to do both and I can't. It's fucking failing on me.
All right, then don't. I'll keep the stream on in the background. Yeah, we're streaming.
We're live
Yeah.
and we have sound also.
Yeah, it's what you call it? It's like 30 seconds behind, but it's working.
As long as it's working, I'm fine with it.
I got the thing on, so in the background.
Yeah. Okay, what's Charlie saying?
Uh, something, something, something. Baron Corbin.
Ugh.
Elias no longer wants to be the referee in the match now.
I can't believe that.
We're gonna have the Kevin and Sammy show tonight.
Yeah. Oh! Uh, Seth is wearing his 1998 throwbacks.
Oh, it's the War Raider. Excuse me, I can't call them that. The Viking Raiders.
Viking Raiders.
Apparently, for the new video game, or I guess they're downloadable characters or whatever.
Hmm.
His chest tattoo says "True to Death" or something, right?
Right.
So, in typical WWE fashion, they edited that to say "Eat, eat,
Eat, eat.
eat, eat."
Feed me more. Feed me.
Now that would have been funny if they put "Feed Me More." You see, pal, we own the copyright, so we can do whatever.
Exactly. Exactly. Somebody's not getting royalties.
So,
Oh man.
I still can't believe it took this long to come up with a Snapple Apple drink.
It's because it would have been too obvious 20 years ago.
Snapple Apple.
Snapple apple. All right. Can you do the share and all that?
I did.
Oh, you shared it?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
No, I mean, can you share the link?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We have one watch. Did somebody write something? Oh no.
Yeah, we're doing good. All right. I'll put it in the forum chat. Clearing out the lungs there.
Yeah. Oh, thank God I can not. I don't have to do if I don't get in trouble if I don't do this on camera. See, now it's saying it's overcoding the video, but how the hell can the video settings be overloading anything? Considering the fact we're not streaming video. Or
Well, it's Well, it has your coughing, so yeah, we caught all that.
maybe. Alrighty.
Yeah.
I can see why people have to put this stuff all together like hours before it happens.
I know. We
Not,
just can't roll.
not literally 10 minutes before it happens.
No. Fourth threat time? Fuck it.
Okay, we are live, pal.
Yeah.
I can see why people put this, like, have to put this stuff all together. I know what you mean by we're like 30 seconds behind on the live stream.
I know. We
Not,
just can't roll.
not literally 10 minutes before it happens. Alrighty. Okay. Everything's set up and everything's working, so I can't complain anymore. It's going for what it is, so fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, take my advice. Take off your pants and slide on the ice.
Alright, it's posted, so.
We're live, pal.
Assume it went up.
Yeah, I put mine up too, so.
I still love how in the graphic I look like the stoner in all this.
I know. Everyone's good.
That really is the best part.
Everyone's going to confuse us. How's the show going, by the way? We're here
I forgot about it.
We totally forgot about the show. We're like setting everything
Forgot.
up.
Oh
shit!
Okay.
Share screen, please. Share screen.
I did share screen.
But with the sound, so I can hear it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. One of these days, we're gonna figure out a better system for all this to work. Right now, it sounds like Brian was ripping on Los Angeles, which isn't that hard to do.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, that's all I can hope for.
I will excite you by destroying the Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
In typical WWE fashion, they're giving away a Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan match with no build-up, no nothing.
And show
And they really wonder why the ratings are the way they are.
Tag teams, why we are the greatest
One would actually be interested in a Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan match,
in
wouldn't you?
history.
I would. Hold on a sec. I gotta finish this. Got too much echo too.
Impotent masses of Los Angeles, prepare to be excited.
I don't know. I don't think anything exciting ever happens in LA. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Drug deals.
One of these days, we're gonna figure out a better system for all. Ripping on Los Angeles, which isn't that hard to do.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, yeah, it records the sound in the background too, which is nice.
I know. That's why I
Oh,
wanted.
here comes the Viking.
Viking experience.
Did the other guy get a hair transplant?
No, that's their gimmick.
No, he's got blonde hair all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's their gimmick.
Oh, it's for the helmet. I thought he got a transplant.
All right. Turn off the share audio.
Okay, that was funny. I thought for a minute that.
How in the world could he possibly have grown hair that long? Do you see him?
I didn't say he grew it. I said it was a transplant.
It's a transplant. They stapled it in before the match.
It's LA. They do. It's LA. They do all sorts of crazy. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Fat guys like that should not be able to do springboard moves like that.
This is why I've always loved Hanson and Rowe ever since they were both in ROH, and I mean, how these guys aren't just beasts in this federation, I have no clue. Please, let's not treat them like the fucking Ascension, please.
Well, they just murdered a couple of poor local guys, so...
YOLO County rep! YOLO County...
What the hell? They're booing them?
They're booing them? No, boo! What's with all these gimmicks in the front? Oh, it's Carmella and Truth. That's why they're booing them.
Feet, don't fail me now.
Carmella's Charlie Chaplin is kind of cute.
Who is Truth supposed to be?
I don't know. Sam Peckinpah?
They can't get under the ring because of the LED board. Oh my god,
he's safe. Look at the poor jobber in the ring. He still has to sell the beating.
What the hell is Titus doing under the ring?
Titus, he wasn't taken out from under the ring from the pay-per-view. There they go. Why does he have a baby?
I just want to know how R-Truth is still alive. Because apparently, don't forget, he was supposed to be trapped in a cargo box for like 5 days.
Right. Here come the boys.
Okay, is this question okay? How about this question?
How about this one? Mind if I ask this one?
I didn't write any of these questions, by the way, but, I guess it's okay.
Uh-huh.
God, we're not even at the 9 o'clock hour yet.
Hey, you know what, though? At least we're trying to get all the garbage out as soon as possible. You know? And at least these two are back together.
Sort of.
You know? Like, they don't have to be a tag team. I don't mind if they're not a tag team. I just like them being together. They're just, I don't know, they make me happy. It's Owen and Bulldog. It's Owen.
Which one's which?
That's a good question.
Well, I guess Sammy would have to be Owen because he's the practical Joker.
Yeah. Oh, wow, there's also a show tomorrow. I forgot.
Yeah, but it's centered around Dolph Ziggler, so,
Ugh.
I like, it's like I said, I like Dolph when he does everything outside of WWE, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anytime he does it and he's back wrestling, or if he's, whatever, it's just like, he's such a challenge changer. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what it is about him.
I don't know why. It's because he's overdone now. He's just completely overdone, and it's sad because Ziggler really is one of the best talents in the past 10 years, and they just overused him and buried him too much.
I mean, there was plenty of times when he should have been champion, and they never pulled the trigger.
Right. And there were plenty of times when he was champion, and he never pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, I'd like to blame the WWE completely on Dolph Ziggler, but let's be honest here. Also, Dolph Ziggler screwed himself up sometimes too.
Yeah, because he went to. He's like, I got to prove I'm the most athletic, out crazy, whatever, and of course he gave himself like 5.
He gives out what?
Gave him concussions.
Yeah. Those concussions are brutal too. So, yeah, it's sad what happened to Dolph. I mean, he really should have been somebody taken care of. I don't know. I'm totally not into watching the Stuber movie.
I'm sure I'll watch it when it comes on FX or something.
Yeah,
but
I'm not gonna spend money on it.
Batista's an odd person. I mean, as an actor, he does a couple of great movies, like he's in Guardians of the Galaxy. Mm-hmm. He's in Blade Runner. But for every one of his great movies he does about 10 or 15 shitty movies.
Well, I mean, isn't that like the action hero cliche? You do a whole bunch of shitty movies in between your 1 or 2 good ones?
But you know what? He's got another movie coming out after this, but it's going straight to video and stuff. It's Escape Plan 3 with Sylvester Stallone, and it's the sequel to Escape Plan. Apparently, there was an Escape Plan 2 with him and Stallone. I didn't watch that one, but this one, they apparently have to break into a prison or something to rescue Stallone's wife or daughter or somebody. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Stallone's wife also gets arrested. Hey, yo, Batista, we gotta go break up my bitch, you know.
And because I watched the trailer the other day, I was like, wow, this actually looks good. I was surprised.
I don't know.
For a movie that, I mean, granted, it has some laughably bad special effects in it.
Well, of course.
Because apparently, even in low budget movies now, you can't afford to fire bullets anymore.
Hey, you know, I thought that, you know, you could shoot more things if you didn't spend so much money, but apparently not.
And you can't blow up things anymore. Apparently, you can't blow up things for real anymore in low budget movies.
All I want to do is just break some boom booms, and you know, nothing happens.
Queen of the South. I gotta really catch up on that show. Looking at the commercials. But yeah, Batista's in this movie, and he plays like, I guess, a Schwarzenegger type character. And there's this one really cool scene where he's like, he's walking down the main corridor of the prison. And he's got like a minigun and stuff or something.
Right.
And he's like, I'm ready to take you all.
Oh shit! What is this? Oh God! Please turn on the audio.
I got lost. I don't know where. I got kids. I
got kids. I've never seen any of this food before in my life. He starts putting it inside duffel bags. Take it home. Take it home.
Shane's got lobster.
But I just wanted to come in to be like, what's up?
And again,
hell of a spread.
This is Shane McMahon's VIP area.
I got kids.
Being joined by his friends, and Heath Slater, obviously.
And you know, it's like they're getting older. Everything's getting more expensive. Money's tight for me, and I just was wanting to know if I could get, you know, a raise on my contract or something.
Can you just give me a sandwich, please?
Guys, chill out. Well, it takes a lot of balls to walk in here like that. It does. You impress me. I got kids too.
Yeah. Do you understand?
No.
Answer's no. I'll tell you what. You walked in here like a man, so I'll let you walk out of here like a man. This is a closed party. Excuse me. Bye-bye.
Hit the bricks, kid.
Goodbye. See, you want a lemon? He walk out. You want turf? Hey, you want turf on that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Surf and turf?
Uh-oh. Drew McIntyre's gonna have to go.
Hey, what you doing? But that, talk to you. Hold on one second, man.
Hold on one second there, baby.
I'm sorry about that. It kills me to see you like this. I gotta do something for you. Dude, no. Please, Heath. We go way back. Please let me do this for you. No, Drew, you don't. Please, Heath. Heath. I know your family. Please, this will mean the world to me. Yeah. Hey, no. Hey, no. Thank you. No, I got it, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
I like McIntyre.
Thank God for the boys.
Scott Dawson right there. Scott Dawson is the best.
He's the best. Take his pockets.
And you know, I really hope McIntyre's like, how much do they have? It doesn't matter.
All right, here's
that was brilliant. It's just little things like that that make me, love these people. And
what's Kevin saying?
Oh, sorry.
Sign's ready, and it wasn't ready. Thanks a lot, Bob.
Incompetence.
Nevertheless,
apparently WWE.
It's now time to welcome our guest at this time.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is a man who was the acting general manager of Monday Night Raw.
I love that he is a second cue card.
A multiple-time Golden Gloves boxing champion. Impressive. A United States champion. A Money in the Bank winner. And the man who defeated Kurt Angle in his farewell match at WrestleMania.
I love that he has to keep flipping cards.
And the man who claims to be Los Angeles' favorite son. Please welcome Baron Corbin.
Also the man who...
Okay, I will admit, Kevin Owens made that much better than it had to be.
I told you, man. Those two make things
so much more fun.
I like Corbin, but I just don't feel like hearing him talk.
Well, that's why I want you to keep it on and off.
Oh,
keep it on and
right
off.
in the Jimmys.
Right in the Jimmy
In the Jimmy Johns.
Yep. There we go. I'm trying to play HQ at the same time I'm watching Raw here. I got 3.5 minutes. I don't know why I play HQ. I'm going to lose anyway after like a fourth question. Want the volume back up for this?
Yeah, because I like seeing where these two go. They might not give Baron so much time. I'll just leave my mic on. So I have to hear the echo.
This is a safe space.
This is a safe space.
Okay?
See what I mean?
Safe work environment, which is more than I can say about WWE in general, because we already saw what happened to Elias, and we already just saw what happened to me last week when I was an official licensed WWE referee, and Seth Rollins still managed to pound me with a steel chair over and over with zero repercussions. So first and foremost, that's why.
Now I wonder.
I just
When
want to let you know,
somebody's guest referee, even for
man
the
to
night, do they
man,
have to get licensed by the state?
for that reason, I am withdrawing any sort of eligibility.
Some places, yeah.
I had to be the ref for your
So,
match
he
at
made notes
Stomping
of,
Grounds
I'm a
with Seth
licensed
Rollins.
official. Like
Yeah, and
California,
you
don't.
For my brother Sammy, also withdraw my name from consideration. But you understand.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
Sammy
Kevin.
and Kevin are out.
Thank you for your understanding.
But Baron, we still thought we should give you this massive platform to tell the world
right, what other
who
person in the company is
going
there
to be
that would
your
be
referee
Baron's referee?
this Sunday at Stomping Grounds against Seth Rollins. So please enlighten us, Baron. What do you got?
Well, as you know, I had a lot of fantastic options. I mean, people lined up through the hallways, out the door, and along the street.
I saw it.
I mean, that was crazy.
That could just be all the
So-
homeless in LA.
I picked somebody who I think was born to count 1, 2, 3. So let me
got the
introduce
1,
you
2,
to
3,
my
kid.
special guest referee. Drum roll, please. Please welcome EC3.
Hey!
Oh wow!
1%.
Hey, he's on the show.
I'll be damned. They told him you better look lively tonight.
To be a special guest referee Sunday at Stomping Grounds.
Guys, come on, EC3. I know this man's looking for an opportunity. We heard the warning from Seth Rollins.
Ooh,
There we go.
never mind that.
With a steel chair, taking out
I think he
EC3.
put him in the back of that
Oh,
neck.
he's living up to his promise.
Take this.
With Corbin.
You're never going to AEW, and don't ever think you are, and never going back to Impact because Dixie doesn't own the company anymore.
Rollins nothing but a man of his word here tonight with that steel.
Or EC3.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that chair. I think he really caught him in the back of the head.
Just walks away.
Up and coming superstar.
There's a whole plethora of people I'm willing to have injured just to be my referee.
I'm serious. I like.
Looks like it's back to the drawing board.
Now,
Alrighty.
I love how EC3.
EC3 still out.
Poor EC3. He does not deserve this.
I like I like Seth Rollins. Being his girlfriend's gimmick.
Oh yeah, everything that Becky should do, he does.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Big E is a. Oh my God!
Please bury him. Yes.
Big E is a national treasure.
What's Sammy saying?
First and foremost, you're not invited guests on the Kevin and Sammy show tonight. Second of all, I checked the lineup and you're not even wild cards, so you shouldn't be here. So I'm going to politely ask you to leave the building.
Yeah, they're not wild card. They're over the limit.
Go away.
There's too many people on the show.
First and foremost, I'm the WWE champion. So what that means is I go where I want, when I want.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way.
And you best believe
because they don't even know how it works.
Yeah, maybe it does work that way.
Okay, that's true. Could be that. Well, the Universal Champions are on SmackDown.
You shouldn't be worried about being on Raw. You should be worried about the fact that very soon that WWE title will be leaving your side. Because if it's not Dolph Ziggler on Sunday that takes it from you, then it's gonna be me next chance I get.
Yeah, it's definitely never gonna be Ziggler.
I hope it never is.
Okay, just like you beat me at Money in the Bank, right?
Oh.
And for those of you who didn't see Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens did not beat me at Money in the Bank. And as far as Dolph Ziggler is concerned, I got him right where I want him, in the middle of the ring, inside a steel cage.
I don't think anyone's ever said those words before.
That means he's not going to be able to run away. No more sneak attacks. None of that. It's just going to be me and Dolph. And we're going to go to war. And after we go to war, the referee is going to grab my hand and raise my hand and tell you all that I am still your WWE World Heavyweight Champion!
Enough. Look. You guys don't want to be the special guest referee, but I say the three of us hand the three of them a beating all the way back to SmackDown where you belong.
Dolph, my ears deceive me. It sounds like that is a challenge.
A challenge?
But only if we had some sort of WWE official out here to sanction this match.
Well, we had EC3, but...
A referee, perhaps?
Ring the bell!
Ding. I like how they're supposed to be knocked out, but now he...
EC3, are you okay?
Okay, that's good.
He's good. Would you mind, as a WWE official, sanctioning this match?
Oh, sure, I'd love to sanction this match. This match is officially a six-man tag team match, and that match is going to be happening right now!
It's like Weekend at Bernie's. What the hell?
This is ridiculous.
I bet you EC3 wishes he was Bernie.
Well, ridiculous or not, Corey, it looks like we may be having a...
EC3 just got flopped.
The New Day against Corbin, KO, and Sami Zayn, live next.
Can we get this man some water, please?
Maybe some smelling salt, I don't know.
Something. A shot.
Ring the bell! I was just listening to make sure. Yeah, we're doing fine.
Good.
I think if people actually tune in, we'd be doing real better too.
Hey, somebody give us a like.
Stomping grounds.
It's a giant boot.
Good. I just love how, like, I love how enthusiastic they are when they say kicking ass and taking names.
I'm kicking ass. And
I'm kicking ass and I'm taking names.
I just because you know Vince probably was like, all right, damn it. When you say kick ass, you gotta really mean kick some ass.
And you gotta really
take some names.
All right, turn off the backup.
Oh, but see, even Cage Side Seats is wondering, why did R-Truth need a baby for his costume?
Exactly, that's what I was wondering too. I got the Charlie Chaplin bit, but why in the world do you need a baby?
I guess because no one thought to think of Buster Keaton. I don't know.
But who's the baby?
Ooh, I love her. We're just scrolling through our Twitter feed right now, and one of the hidden gems that WWE has down in NXT is Aaliyah. And if I were booking, I can make her the next female.
Throw me that picture of her.
Which one? The
that
next one?
Yeah. Wait.
That one.
Whichever one. That one looks nice. I don't know. Whichever one.
Copy the link. Where?
Just copy the link from the tweet.
I'm trying to. I'm not good with technology, okay?
Yeah, that's what I hear.
As I'm broadcasting live from my shack. Yeah. Anyway, Aaliyah, she would be. I could easily make her the new woman.
The new woman.
Granted, Stephanie would have to take a step back because she couldn't be the most powerful woman in the company anymore. But
No, of course not. See, then it'd be over for her. Aaliyah just takes over the entire company.
This is the one thing I really can't get. Apparently, Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah, she's selling old.
She's the
wrestling.
She's the transgender girl, right?
No, that's Nyla Rose.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, she's selling old wrestling gear of hers. Women wrestlers, when they sell their gear, they know exactly what's going to happen to it, right?
I believe so. I can only imagine, yes. But that works for me too, because I'll buy the gear, try it on. Come on now, Hal.
The Dr. Trainer. Okay, medical supplies. Diagram of the brain. AJ Styles. Hey, it's Doc Gallows and Doc Anderson.
There.
I know what the hell you two are going to do to me. I don't trust you two with gloves.
Alrighty. God, these guys have been a missed potential the whole way around.
I mean, Carl Anderson, best abs in the business.
Mm-hmm. And Luke Gallows, I mean, how do you go wrong with a guy this size? And then why wouldn't you put them with AJ? I mean, everyone else is getting partners. Why wouldn't you put him with AJ?
He did once for like about a week.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks, I think, rather.
And then they got over.
So they're like, no, we can't have that.
I don't know. I never figured out all this stuff.
Want to see the old Gallows and Anderson?
Yeah. I want the old Gallows and Anderson. Let's do this.
Oh, there's a coincidence. It's a coincidence that they had a match with the Usos tonight. I wonder if that's why AJ was saying the Usos are better than them.
I wonder if they're going to tag with anybody, the Usos, in order to make it a 6-man tag. Well, speaking of 6-man tags...
Oh my god, I forgot they didn't even do this match yet.
Jeez.
See, this is a big problem that WWE has. So all these people were in the ring for like the last 10 minutes. Just standing there.
Waiting.
It's
TV time, damn it. It's live, pal. That's the name of our
show.
Yeah,
we're live, pal, indeed. But it was like, so what? You can't just do that AJ Styles Good Brothers thing after this match was over?
Right.
No, goddammit, we gotta do it now.
We gotta put it on the air now, otherwise people will forget. Hey, it's nice that they woke up EC3 for this match, though.
No, it's a different referee.
Oh, sorry. They're all orange.
I know.
All these referees are orange now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this would be a great match. I hope it is.
Probably would be on its own, yeah.
But because it's on Raw, it just feels like it's a drone.
I know.
There we go. That's why I like Sammy. I like Sammy as a heel, though. Sammy as a heel really, really works. I don't know. I also want him to bring back the Generico thing.
No, he's holding on to that for dear life. Mm-hmm. He ain't selling that gimmick.
But he can put it on TV. I mean, he doesn't have to sell it.
Titus is already kicking. It's amazing how the WWE can do this to you on a dime. I've already like.
You're already passing out.
I'm already. I just had some Coke too. The soda. I bet you if I had that other Coke, I'd still be
wondering what the hell I'm doing watching Baron Corbin fucking doing in a match.
Why are we having them face each other?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, Sammy and Kevin are kind of in a feud with New Day.
Right.
But Dolph Ziggler's the one facing Kofi, but he's not there, so...
It's weird. They're like trying to... I don't know whether it's intentional, especially since they've been having Corbin, Elias, and McIntyre as a team, and Lashley as a team. It's weird.
Well,
they're like trying to do like superhero. They're like trying to do superhero factions.
Well, you know what it is. They can't. Anytime a villain faction starts to get gel or get over, they have to take it. They have to break it up because we can't do factions that's true pro wrestling.
That's what I don't get. Like they're intentionally trying to create superhero. They're trying to create like comic book factions in this, and it's like if you're not going to have everybody get together and actually do something with it, then what the hell.
Well, if they're going in that direction, then fuck, they should have Baron Corbin be Lex Luthor.
They should. Just be the intolerant asshole that fucking just interrupts all the matches and everything else. See, I could believe that. I could believe Baron Corbin would be the kind of guy that would pay everybody to be on his back. They want nothing to do with him because the Legion of Doom wanted nothing to do with Lex Luthor. But the only reason why they dealt with Lex Luthor is because he had the technology and the money, and they all wanted that.
Well, that involves writing and planning and all this other stuff.
Right, like if they want it... Oh, God, is the match over?
Was that a 3 count? Uh-oh, I think we had another screw-up.
What the hell? And the commercial. What the hell is this? What the hell?
I think we just had a screw-up of monumental proportions.
What the hell? Just end the match is over. What?
I'm pretty sure Sammy got his shoulder up. Or his shoulder wasn't even down, I mean.
I don't think so. But
the ref...
But that was just... Why would you just end the match like that on a roll-up?
Right now, you know Vince is screaming over the headset. God damn! What the fuck is wrong with you people?
No, this is
Don't you know how to count? God damn it!
No, this is all planned. I guarantee it.
No. This was another screw up.
This is not a screw up. This is planned.
I think it's the same referee that screwed up the Becky Lynch Ronda Rousey thing.
And I think it's the same referee who screwed up the Samoa Joe Rey Mysterio match.
Yeah.
So
Right,
I think they're milking a giraffe with Skittles.
I know.
What the fuck am I watching?
And your drugs haven't even kicked in yet.
What the hell? Okay, you know the cartoons where the cat or whatever looks at the bottle and just throws the bottle away because this is way too much for him. That's literally what I want to do with my marijuana right now. After I saw that commercial, why was he milking a giraffe and why was it coming out Skittles? Anyway.
So, I think they screwed up.
No, they did that intentionally.
That couldn't have been intentional.
It's intentional.
It had to be an accident.
It's intentional, but I don't know.
So they're doing intentional screw-ups just to get people to talk.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
They're doing intentional screw-ups to get people to talk, and not only that, but then everybody has a grievance. And so, I'm guessing at some point, everyone's going to go to Triple H or Vince, and they're going to complain about this grievance of this referee who screws up everything.
I was going to try to say before they cut to the thing was, all right, if you want to do that, fine. Make the guy a new dangerous Danny Davis.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Except Danny Davis was on the take, so of course that it made sense. This guy is just incompetent.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say it does. I want to say that it was a screw up. I don't think it was. I think it was intentional. I think they're intentional. They're intentionally.
I'm willing to believe, being the conspiracy theorist that I am, I am willing to believe that things are in such chaotic fashion backstage,
right,
that things are falling apart at such a rate that there's no communication going on in the back, and stuff is happening.
Right. Vince is
because apparently last week Vince wasn't there. Right?
Yeah. Nobody was there apparently last week.
Yeah. So, hold on, wait. Oh, no, the match is back on.
There we go.
Oh, now it's best out of 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, there we go. There we go. See?
Gee, it's a good thing that they announced that.
What the hell was this? They just decided, 2 out of 3 falls, fuck it. Alright, I take it back. I don't know what they're doing. This is completely unintentional, and this is all my mistake.
They literally made up a 2 out of 3 falls match.
They just made it up on the fly!
I am impressed.
Forget about it. It's 2 out of 3 falls.
It's Chinatown, Jake.
It is. They're in LA too, so it works.
Forget about it. It's 2 out of...
It's LA. The Staples Center is about 5 blocks away from Chinatown.
It works. It pans out.
Oh my goodness, that blew me away. See what I mean? And now we're talking about it. So they literally did this so that we just start talking about it.
I'm looking to see if anyone's had anything to say about this on Twitter.
Oh my god, I could just imagine. Just when did they say it was a 2 out of 3 falls match?
They didn't.
They never did. I don't remember it. Whoosh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Apparently on the taping for main event or whatever they did before Raw, your Glimmy got busted open.
Glims! My Glimmy got busted?
Yeah, she took a. I mean, she was really busted open.
Oh my god. She's a fighter. She's a trooper. My Dana Glim will never fucking back down.
Yeah, it looks like it's over the eye.
And do you want to know something? Her getting busted open is just a babyface tactic. So the minute that she comes back and she has stitches and everything, she shows that she got busted open during a match. It's gonna give her a babyface. It's gonna give her a babyface pop. Everyone's gonna go Glim Glam. Stand up for yourself, Glims. Fight harder, fight stronger. If Glimmy would bring strong style to the United States, I would totally be fucking. I would pop for like nobody's tomorrow. I don't know what that means, but it'd be huge for me. If Dana Brooke brought strong style to the United States. Biggie looks good. I'm glad the surgery took well.
Yeah, he just needed a tune-up.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what they say about what this goes on later. They literally made up a 2 out of 3 falls match on the fly.
And they still got to pin one of the New Day. I'm hoping they don't pin Kofi. Let's hope to criminy that they don't fucking pin Kofi.
No, that's what Xavier's there for.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But you never know. You never know what'll happen. They just made a 2 out of 3 of falls match for no reason.
I'm scrolling for my Instagram real quick while I'm watching this match, and it always amuses. Richie Blackmore's Rainbow does 4 shows every summer before they go on tour. Before he goes on tour with Blackmore's Night, right?
Right.
And
there it is. Watch 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah, Kofi's not getting pinned.
I'm hoping not. That's why I'm hoping not.
And they did a show in Spain the other night, and the band is taking their bows after the show, and Blackmore's just looking at them all like, I should just fire you all. Even his wife, he's like, I'm going to fire you too.
You have no need to be here. Oh, a duck under.
No, legend has it. Richie
There
Blackmore.
we go. Owens and Baron are getting out. There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
Obviously, we're going for disqualification.
Blam! Yeah, I guess so.
What the hell? The referee's like, what the hell?
This is the original finish.
This was the original finish. New
Day rocks. New Day rocks.
Whoop.
Blam.
Now, you sure to count to 3 this time, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Thank goodness he could do that at least. Thank goodness. And the New Day pull it off. I'm so happy that they decided to at least, go for that ending.
I don't know. Allegedly, I heard them say this is now 2 out of 3 falls, and they really...
The minute they turned it into a 2 out of 3 falls match, I'm like, how in the hell did that work? Of course, the referee had to bring in the tuba.
So, yeah, I was just looking... It amuses me when I look through Twitter and stuff. Twitter and other things are on the shows. I mean, last year they did Great Balls of Fire, right?
Right.
Why couldn't we have a pay-per-view that's called Smoke on the Water? I would love to see Commissioner Richie Blackmore for an episode of Raw. You think
just so he could fire everybody?
Just so he could fire everyone.
Yay! It's Nikki Cross. Play Nikki Cross. All right.
I brought you a cup of coffee.
Brought you a coffee.
Oh no! Wait, it's a cup for your coffee.
It's a shaving kit.
What is she trying to say? She's hairy? Oh, there's a note. There's a note. Oh, what does it say? She wrote it on a scribe.
Of course she did. Lanny Poffo gave it to her.
Oh, we're getting the Iconics are defending the titles tonight.
Oh boy,
this is a rare occasion.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how Coffey's going to take a backseat to this match.
Ooh!
What happened?
Oh, I thought she was shooting. I thought Alexa was shooting on Sasha there. Well, she might have been.
What'd she say? I can't hear it.
She said after this Sunday we'll have a women's champion who knows how to treat fans.
Ooh.
Apparently last week they did some deal where there was supposed to be a fake Twitter account or something where Bayley was shitting on Alexa or something.
Mm.
And it was like they were doing a fake Twitter account gimmick or something. I have no idea.
Oh, good. We get Paulie back.
I tell you, when Bayley finally snaps, like, and she's like, I can't stand the hugging, I can't stand this, I can't stand... It's going to be the greatest day ever.
It's going to be terrible. It's going to be the death of it's going to be the death of a real baby face.
Sound like they know what to do. They never knew what to do with her to begin with.
I know. It's just a huge disappointment that they just took this baby face that was absolutely made specifically for a women's revolution, made specifically for every kind of whatever, and they had no idea what to do with it.
Because it's like, well, John Cena, he appealed to the little boys and everything, right? Which is great. Little boys buy wrestling figures and shirts and all that stuff. Like, but one of them probably was in the boardroom where like, all right, well, she appeals to little girls. What the hell do they buy from us?
Exactly. It was terrible. That's how you know. That's how you know it's a load.
And then slowly but surely, anything with Bayley's merchandise ended up becoming a top seller anyway. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, well, she's a woman. It doesn't really count. I'm using WWE logic here, people.
Right. It doesn't count because she happens to be a woman and everything else. That's why her match of the year with her and Sasha Banks at that takeover. Yeah, that's just a fluke.
They have already said that NXT doesn't count towards regular television.
Right.
Because if it did, NXT would win everything.
Uh-huh. That's just a fluke. That's no big deal.
I would love to.
Jeez.
Vince doesn't even apparently watch NXT.
Apparently
he gets the Cliff Notes version of what's going on and everything.
What the hell? What the hell is this?
What the hell is an Undisputed Era?
Undisputed.
So.
Why do we have a guy named Bobby Fish on our crew?
Why isn't his name Roberto Pisces or something?
Roberto
Pisces, that's a good name. Or Roberto Aquarius or something.
Roberto Aquarius.
that's literally how the WWE picks their names out of hats.
Exactly.
They did
Kyle O'Reilly. Let's call him Riley O'Grady. Let's call him
Kyle O'Reilly. We got enough Irish people in this company.
Let's call him Roddy. There's this guy named Roderick Strong. Let's just call him Roddy.
Yeah, so when
Rowdy Roddick.
When the Undisputed Era comes up to the main roster, it'll be Roberto Aquarius, Ryle O'Reilly, Adam, and Rod.
Adam Cool. Adam Cool, baby. No Vince's baby. No, it isn't baby.
Captain America Civil War. God, that's like 4 or 5 Marvel movies before, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, turn on the audio. I got to hear what Paul says.
I don't know if he's going to top his amazing line last week of no more Mr. Nice Jew.
No more Mr. Nice Jew.
But
I don't know. It's L.A.
Is Paul
Heyman.
And I am the advocate for Mr. Money in the Bank 2019, Brock Lesnar. I don't know. You'll have to forgive me tonight. I'm not that comfortable being Seth Rollins smashing people with a steel chair all night long.
I mean, we did that in ECW, but, at least it's something.
Then again, I am not a physical threat to Seth Rollins. Let me make one thing very perfectly clear to Seth Rollins and everyone else. I am not going to be the special guest referee this Sunday at Stomping Grounds. I don't want to be the special guest referee this Sunday at Stomping Grounds. If Baron Corbin offered me the position of being the special guest referee this Sunday at Stomping Grounds, I would respectfully decline.
I'm booked somewhere else.
Some kind of dumbass to accept the job of being a special guest referee, but the moment you accept it, you're going to be on the other end of a beating from Seth Rollins with a steel chair. Which is why this morning I thought of this. What do the Los Angeles Lakers and Seth Rollins have in common?
What do they have, Paul?
They both traded away their balls.
This is the best.
The Lakers traded away their ball so that LeBron James could have a playmate when he disappoints the entire city of Los Angeles.
You're absolutely right.
And Paul Heyman.
Seth Rollins traded away his balls for a steel chair because that's the only way he's man enough to fight my client, Brock Lesnar. Now, let's be very clear about this. My client, Brock Lesnar, knows how to swing a steel chair pretty damn well himself. So, if Seth Rollins is here tonight,
which he obviously is,
and if Seth Rollins has a match tonight, and he does, and Seth Rollins has a formidable opponent like Daniel Bryan, which he does, then Seth Rollins is vulnerable. So maybe, just maybe, Brock Lesnar is here tonight.
I kind of doubt it.
Then again, maybe not.
I mean, probably not.
Maybe Sunday. Maybe next Monday. I don't know. You don't know. But most importantly, guess who doesn't know?
Santa Claus.
The
Santa Claus.
soon-to-be former reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
I like how it's always...
You know, the most pathetic thing about that statement is the fact that it was Brock Lesnar in his steel chair attack that has driven Seth Rollins to the point where he is today. It's exactly how the Beast wants it.
So is Seth coming out to whale him? No, I guess not.
No.
I know it hasn't worked out very well for
Hey, Eric Young's on TV tonight too. Wow.
Something that could really strap.
He shaved.
He
He shaved.
his career and make big things happen.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
I'll think about being a referee.
Well, that is Eric Young, obviously propositioned by Baron Corbin to be a referee Sunday.
So, you said you think about it. Think about it.
I think about it. I started talking to him. I'm done with that. Look, I don't look good in stripes. I'm not interested in reffing. I got a lot.
Hey, relax, bud. Look, we go back a long way. I know you'd never do anything to compromise our friendship.
Yeah.
Take it easy, man.
Where'd he get the chair from?
He had it the whole time.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a magic trick.
So what is Seth Rollins going to attack the entire roster?
The
until
entire
roster?
roster. Until there's no more referees left.
Not going to have a roster left. Not taking any chances.
I still want to see what the hell this tattoo of his says on his back. Eric Young got the most redneck tattoo ever. It says it's something about freedom. I think he has a giant eagle on his back.
Freedom.
He really.
America.
He's from Canada, but since he lives in Tennessee now, he's taken the Fabulous Rougeau's gimmick and gone up a notch. The Fabulous Rougeau brothers, they were just all American boys. But Eric Young, he represents America.
If only he could be like
Jimmy Yang Wang.
All right, take me off these.
Stereotypes. All American boys. We're all American boys. We don't like rock and roll. We don't like heavy metal, but we love Barry Manilow. All American boys. I wonder how much hate a gimmick like that would get today.
An All American Boys.
Gimmick.
You take like the two stereotypical, really annoying.
You didn't take me off the audio.
Huh?
You didn't take me off the audio.
I did. Try that again. You take two really annoying foreigners, like the Rougeaus, and you just have them all of a sudden, do everything they can to mock America because we're here now.
And then they just screw it all up. We're all American boys.
We have a little visa. That's what we do.
Oh, man.
Well, this show's been going splendid. It's actually going a little better than Raw.
Yeah. I'm quite happy.
Okay, you're going good right now.
I'm quite happy.
Anyone is listening? We thank you. I know it's you gotta imagine how hard it is for us to stay away from this show.
I know. This is really, really hard.
I mean, under normal circumstances, this show would have put me to sleep a long time ago. I would have been laying down. I would have been out cold by now. But I'm suffering for you, the fans out there. So, there's a different audio voice out there.
Well, what do you think I'm doing? I'm suffering too.
Yeah, but you're quote unquote medicated, so it helps.
I'm only medicated because I'm high.
See?
And my Glim Lam is not going to be shown. So I got nothing really to sit around and wait for. My poor Glim's getting injured.
Nah, it wasn't blue. She just got cut.
Do you have video of it?
Yeah, hold on. It was on Twitter somewhere. I don't think there's the injury, but there's definitely the aftermath where she's leaving the ring and everything. Come on, damn it. Brooke.
Yay.
Apparently Dana was very over tonight.
Absolutely. You better believe she was over.
There's a picture of it.
Oh, my
you
goodness.
See it?
Yeah, she did get busted open.
It's a shame because Wow, she looked really good tonight.
Is that tonight's picture?
No, that's not. That's an old picture. Dana, I don't know. Dana Brooke, when she's with her outfits, they're hit or miss. This one picture we're looking at from her walking down the ring.
Looks fantastic.
It's kind of like a combination of shorts and bodysuit and all that other stuff.
It's an athletic lingerie outfit.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, there was a video earlier, but I can't find it. But yeah, basically she got busted open somehow. She was facing Sarah Logan.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Sarah Logan, went a little too Viking on her.
Probably. Knowing Sarah Logan. My pork limbs. Alright, how's the show going? If you hear growl, it's the bros against the other bros.
Oh yeah, the brothers. They're brothers.
It's the bros versus the other bros. Woo! Oh god, they're bringing back the Clash of the Champions again?
I guess so.
I think that's what it said down there. Either that or Night of the Champions.
It would be Clash of the Champions, and I guess it would be in July. Because as if there aren't enough title matches to begin with.
Alrighty. Well,
this should be a fun match. It would be if with some proper build and all that other stuff, it'd actually be a pretty good match.
Yeah.
Ooh, Big Carl.
Both these guys know how to tell a decent story just for a match or two. So, wham.
Basically, this is the Bullet Club versus the watered down Gorillas of Destiny.
We say watered down just because they are the same family, but not necessarily the same family.
Well, watered down in the sense that the Usos are kid friendly.
Mm-hmm. I can believe the Tongas are more psychotic than the
Samoans.
The Samoans, though.
I really wish I knew what happened to that honorary Tongan shirt that I saw Bad Luck Fale wearing once. I've looked for it and looked for it and looked for it. I cannot find it. It's because I would buy the hell out of that shirt in a minute.
Honorary Tongan.
The Gorillas of Destiny. Honestly, I really hope they end up in AEW someday.
Yeah.
Because technically the Ring of Honor World Champions, tag champions right now, but if you ask most of the people in New Japan, they hate working with Ring of Honor, right?
Right.
Because it's just like a step down for them. Because God bless Ring of Honor. They do the best they can, but Ring of Honor is
sometimes sometimes their best isn't good enough.
Right. Ring of Honor just does not have the means to try to be the number. I guess they'd be the number 3 company right now.
And they've been the number 2 company for so long. They've been coasting on the number 2 for so long.
Too sweet.
Too sweet.
But Ring of Honor, their biggest problem is they cannot. I mean, MLW, Impact, all these other people. I guess I don't know if Impact sells out, but Ring of Honor, they try to do small arenas and stuff. They cannot sell out these buildings.
No. That's because they have a lot of guys that really nobody cares about. Which is sad. Which is why I wish Jay Lethal would leave ROH. I mean, I know he signed that contract that's going to keep him there for a while, but...
Oh, god darn. I just love AJ. He's shaking
Gay community!
Hey, damn it! God darn it! What the hell happened? I thought I fired them boys up.
I thought I got a little fire and brimstone up their butts and got them smoking.
Luke Gallows looks like he's about to cry. Because he knows this is probably going to be his only match for the next 6 months.
Till that contract runs out.
Yeah, the Good Brothers deserve so much better.
So much better. So
They will be amazing when they go back to Japan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Shane's gonna do a strip. Dun 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 dun.
Now, when Shane 20 years ago, when Shane was just the annoying plucky kid from the next.
What the hell happened to Roman?
Boy, he takes one look at he looks at Moxley and he's like, oh my god, I'm stuck here, aren't I?
I know. Look how pale he is.
No, he's like Roman is like. I've seen that look of existential dread.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up every day with it.
That's what I mean. He just looks like he's just maybe. Maybe he's just sick. I don't know, but he just
no. That's the look of why am I here? He's literally got that look of what's the point? Why am I here?
Because if you weren't there, you'd be wrestling against Big Cass and Enzo. some fucking dive somewhere.
At least, yeah, but at least it'd be better than just.
But at least I'd have my own storylines.
I'd have my own storyline. I wouldn't have lost to Shane McMahon.
That's another thing is that he keeps losing to Shane McMahon. Why? He just came back, right? I mean, he's supposed to be the hero, and you have him lose to Shane McMahon.
Roman beat cancer, right? And you're telling me he can't beat Shane?
Exactly. And then you want us to believe that Drew McIntyre isn't as big of a threat as Shane McMahon, but is a bigger threat than cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Because Drew McIntyre is the one that we're trying to push here, right?
See, this is where, again, conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy monsoon.
It's a conspiracy monsoon. And
that's our other show, folks.
Prove me wrong. I'm totally convinced that because of The Rock and John Cena, Vince will not allow any star to breach that next level. Roman Reigns, if you've watched him for like the last few years, he was always, he's the guy. He'll beat everyone. Mm-hmm. But when it comes time for him to, finally get that, keys to the kingdom moment or whatever,
Vince
something happens. Vince just takes it away.
Vince yanks it.
Oh, sure, he gets to win at WrestleMania and everything, but it's like, who cares?
By that time, who cared?
Yeah. So, I'm totally convinced that Vince sabotages people because he does not want another Rock or John Cena, in the sense that, they're just gonna get big and leave me.
Right.
And Roman Reigns, he's got Hollywood looks. I mean, if he wanted to, he could.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could get. He'd be doing movies like Batista tomorrow.
Yeah, he has. I mean, his look is in right now.
Yeah.
That Samoan dark look is in right now.
All those movies that Jason, what was his name? Jason.
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Aquaman's cousin here.
Yeah, all the movies that he isn't doing, Roman Reigns could be doing.
Right. So it's not like Roman doesn't have a idea of what else he has. He also has offers going.
I'm totally convinced that Vince undercuts people just to make sure that doesn't happen, because he's like, I don't want somebody leaving me who thinks they're bigger than the company. Because I forget when they did it. It was a few months ago. Vince, they literally said like, nobody is bigger than the company. So I'm totally convinced that they sabotage people just as they're about to reach that next, rock step.
I totally believe it.
It's a different kind of glass ceiling. For years, everyone was like, "Oh, it's the glass ceiling. No one can beat Triple H. No one can do this. No one can beat it." It's a different glass ceiling now.
Yep.
Now the glass ceiling isn't to keep you from going up. It's to keep you where you are.
Keep you fucking steady and happy and complacent.
Hulk Hogan and the WWE Universe are cheering on women's soccer.
When they kicked the shit out of Thailand 13-0, brother, it was the greatest moment of my life.
You know what they like? Apparently they won 3-0 yesterday, right? Because somebody probably told them, "Look, for Christ's sakes, don't go over the score. We need a point. There's a point spread for a reason."
Right. Although I'll admit right now, if they did that again, okay, I'll pay them more I'll put some more in their paycheck. Just for the effort.
Wait a minute. So these people boo the Viking Raiders, but they cheer Hulk Hogan.
Of course they cheer Hulk Hogan. They're LA. They're in LA, dude.
Want to put the sound on for Roman?
No. Hopefully they do the right thing with Roman. Look how pale he is.
Yeah, that looks like a guy who's like he's seen 1 month of what Dean Ambrose can do outside of this company. He's like, I'm trapped. I'm trapped.
I'm stuck here.
I'm stuck here.
I'm stuck here for at least another 3 years. I don't know. There's just something off about him.
Yeah, he does
there's just something. He's pale. He doesn't look nearly as dark as he usually does. I'm not saying that whatever, but he usually is pretty tanned.
Yeah.
You know.
He definitely looks like he hasn't been he hasn't
been hitting the gym the way he used to.
Spray tan or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's sick. I'm literally like he literally looks like it's he's seen what his good friend can do outside the company, and
no, I believe that.
Imagine what I could do if I had people that would really take the chains off me.
Mm-hmm.
And Roman, one of the biggest complaints I've had about Roman since the rocket ship ride began was they always confined him. They handcuffed him. They had to keep him in this certain these certain parameters. They never wanted him because he could have easily become like a new Rock for them.
Absolutely.
I could easily have seen him.
There's a reason why Roman is the most over guy in the company still.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they still put him in the front of everything. There's a reason why they still do all of that.
By the way, as that's happening, we're rewatching what happened 2 weeks ago in Saudi Arabia. Oh, excuse me. Don't say it's Saudi Arabia because we know
it's Volkswagen Jetta.
Right. Anyway, so Roman's got to stand out there for another 3 or 4 minutes, just standing in the ring. He's just probably like.
He's got to look at this. He's got to look at him beating up Shane McMahon and then just getting a screw job finish.
Now,
how do you get pumped up to do something when you know that there's going to be this screw job finish with Shane McMahon doing this?
I mean, you can't have. If it was reversed and it was Drew McIntyre beating him, okay, that's great.
Right.
But it was fucking Shane McMahon, and I love Shane.
But I don't want Shane beating the biggest babyface in the company.
Right.
I get that they're trying to redo the whole Vince thing because they're kind of doing the same thing that Vince and The Rock and Triple H did when they had the corporation.
Well, they only been doing that for the last 15 years. After 15, 20 years, it's like, well, every time,
Right, and they're trying to do it with Shane and Drew, and it's, I don't know. But Roman on.
I've seen that look. I have that look every day. That is the look of existential dread.
That's the look of I can't believe I'm still here.
That is
it's
existential dread going on.
Right, it's the look of Da Nang. I can't believe I'm still in Da Nang.
What's going on?
I don't know what is going on over there.
Super Showdown was not a good week for me. But I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. Excuses do not entertain you. But you want to know what entertains you? By me whooping somebody's ass here tonight.
All right, that's what I wanted to hear.
I don't know if that would entertain me.
So Shane, I'm going to give you the opportunity to come out here for the first time in your life to do something on your own. Prove that you are a man and you can face me one-on-one right here tonight.
So okay, there's your reason why he has so much existential dread. He had to challenge Shane McMahon to a fight.
Roman. Before I get going, listen, there's a little bit of business that
I'm worried
needs to be
about
taken
Shane.
care of. So, Mike Rome, if you would please give me the proper introduction.
Shane looks like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
he looks like he's going to kill over one day. Just walk.
in the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's the only one that can do juice.
Shane McMahon.
I mean, Shane. as a manager or whatever,
Now
he's
we can get
perfectly fine.
started, because that is the proper introduction. And Roman, I can understand you're frustrated, but you
God,
shouldn't
guys,
be
breaking out
ashamed.
the
You
sweat just
shouldn't be
standing here.
embarrassed of losing to the best in the world. Let me say that again. You shouldn't be ashamed of losing to the best in the world.
And don't forget, it was hot. It was real hot. It's like 102 degrees, but it felt like 150.
It was hot. It was hot. Roman, you just can't take the heat. I'm just too hot. They call me Mr. Fahrenheit. But as it pertains, Roman, to your offer of coming down there and facing you, well, the answer is no. I'm cool. I'm chilling out here. We're having a good party. But the man you should
Air conditioned.
actually be.
Oh, come on.
Boo.
My USA Network is crapping out now. It's for the best.
At least I'm not hearing
Shane. Happens this Sunday when you meet Drew McIntyre.
See, this should be the feud that they're doing right now.
Need you
Drew
to
versus
listen
Roman.
to me
Drew
right
versus
now,
Roman
Roman.
is a good feud.
The sole reason I'm not out there beating you up and tearing you limb from limb is Shane McMahon. But in 6 days at Stomping Grounds, he's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna take your name and I'm gonna continue
See, there's the
kicking
tagline.
your ass.
There's a line.
I will physically assault you until it becomes very, very
Bubblegum like.
And then I might consider pinning you. But that's not the end of your night, Roman.
I got bubblegum to chew.
When I physically disfigure you, I want you to go home.
And hail to the
king, baby.
I want them to scream at the mere sight of their beloved father.
Uh-oh, they had to bring up...
I know you've got a movie coming up. I strongly suggest
No, Roman's the
everyone
other way.
watches that movie right now.
No, it was that
The
way.
only movies you will be in future are playing a lifeless body.
Hey, Roman's on his way, guys.
Hit the bricks.
I believe is heading back to that.
I like how the revival took made shots before.
I know, yeah. Finish off the good stuff before we gotta go.
And Reigns is in search of.
There we go.
Trying to meet Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns taking it to Dawson
God bless
Wilder.
Scott Dawson. He was taping up his fist as he was going down.
God bless both. Scott Dawson and Zach Wilder.
That was great. He was doing the Jim Duggan game. He was quickly taping up his fist. He's going.
That's old school, baby.
The placard was a bad idea, Shane.
That's a refrigerator.
Oh! McIntyre and now Shane trying to escape and pinned by Roman.
This is a $1,500. It's a $1,500 skybox.
Through a table.
Not the hors d'oeuvres.
McMahon trying to escape the brutality.
Man, trying to crawl away, run away from Reigns. And now the chase is on.
Come on, Shane, run.
Oh my God! Look at Shane fucking blast.
Incredible agility from Shane.
Shane McMahon, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, that was actually pretty
Down with the right hand, pummeling McMahon. Roman finally got his hands on Shane. And the beating commenced.
Best in the world.
Oh, thank God! At least they're giving it to us.
Shane looks like he's gonna
Shane
kill over.
with no underarms, and Roman Reigns continues the assault.
The big key is no Drew McIntyre to
It's
back
bad
him
Roman
up.
doesn't have a cooler finisher because I'd love to see him power drive Shane a couple of times right now.
I know.
And Shane, the victim of a Superman punch.
That's how you get some. That's how you get that. Like, and then Shane has to be like Bobby the Brain Heenan and he's running a neck brace for the next 6 months.
Exactly.
You tell me that would get that. That's how you get things.
You talk about a man's family. This is what you get, Shane.
Roman Reigns needs a pump handle power bomb.
Shane struggling back to his feet. A spear.
Shane just laying there.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
What am I doing this? Shane's like, why the hell am I even doing this? I'm not even part of this company. They don't treat me like family.
I'm never going to see a dime in this company again.
Crawl to the back and tell Drew I'm gonna whoop his ass on Sunday.
Pretty clear message.
At least we got the payoff.
Yeah, they could have ended the show like that. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah. I'm semi-jealous of Roman's hair.
Yeah, he does have good hair.
Like I have the same kind of hair, but mine's more poofy.
I think he might have had a little something extra on that spear.
Oh, here comes the tag match. The broads.
You be nice to them.
I'll be as nice as I can.
Turn it back on. I know. That was a good thing for Shane. He's like, why the hell am I even doing this? I'm not even part of this company.
He's just wondering, oh, what the hell?
What the hell?
Let me breathe, please. Ow. You resentful employee. Move on with your life, Gail.
Did they just throw Dawson into the women's locker room? That's a good question.
Good, it's still going. Ooh. All right, now that we're waiting for the commercial to end, I'm going to get high.
You see, it was foreshadowing earlier because earlier in the night they showed the Revival walking into Shane's locker room, so that's how they showed us specifically that. That's why he had to go that way to go get him.
I wish I had known that. But we missed the show at the beginning, so. Oh, snap, it's already third hour. That went by a lot faster than I thought.
See, that's the way Roman Reigns should be all the time.
All the time. I don't want 20-minute promo Roman.
Huh. Damn, Leah Thompson looked amazing back then.
Leah Thompson's always been
She still does, but yeah.
Leah Thompson has always been attractive to me.
I'm just on Twitter, this thing called Retro News Now. The TV guide for this week from 1997, Leah Thompson on the cover for Carolina in the City.
Leah Thompson's the reason why I have an incest fetish. I'm just saying.
We could probably end the show right there.
She was the best. Remember in Back to the Future 2 when they gave her those fake tits?
You wanted these.
Wanted these things. Why was she even hotter as a slutty mom than she was as like wholesome all-American girl? I don't know, Marty.
Apparently, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta won some sort of award, and everyone at the table was like, huh?
They probably beat that RuPaul show since that was that one chick that you didn't know if she had eyes or not. Well,
You saw those eyelashes. It was like like that poor goldfish I was showing you the other night, where like it was a ranch shoe and it was all bubbled up.
Right.
they bred it so it's just purely all bubbles in the front of its head and everything. It's like, how do you see with eyelashes that are like 5 inches long, top to bottom, and like every time you blink, you're probably just seeing black in front of you.
You just don't see where you're going. Everything you do is sonar.
Yeah, you're like Daredevil. You're just walking around like.
How's the show?
Oh, they're showing Roman beating up everyone again.
That's good to know.
Why can't they do this with Roman every week? They want Roman to be this badass, right?
Right.
And they always made him do things that made him not.
Look at this Sonic the Hedgehog jump and run here.
I know, this is amazing.
And they go wham.
I mean, you could just hear him collecting all the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another one where it's like about 50 coin. Ching, 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 ching. Yeah, we're still going good.
Okay, cool.
It'll be a fun show to listen to on the background.
Yeah. Here's the Iconics.
Oh, that's wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong. There they are. No, they're not.
It's Bailey and Natty and Naomi. Charlie.
Oh, okay, wait.
Iconic. All right, put on the sound. I gotta hear their promo. I know they got a promo to cut.
Oh yeah. Hold on a second.
See, you can't tell me I hate them. Because I'm actually excited to see them.
I never said you hated them.
Where is of Los Angeles? The City of Angels, Tinseltown, home of stars and A-listers, which makes perfect sense for us to defend our WWE Women's Tag Team Championship against none other than Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Seriously, were there no other tag teams available? No, I mean, I have to give it to them. Alexa was a champion, but now she's tagging with Nikki, and that's...
Well, that actually reminds me of LeBron James and the Lakers. How?
Everyone's going after Lakers today.
Was a champion, and then he teamed with the Lakers, and we all know how that turned out. They not make it to the playoffs. Not even close, mate. It looks like the only two around here with bright futures
have these championships around their waist.
because we are the future.
And the future is...
Iconic!
Well, finally forced to defend their tag team titles here tonight. Forced. These are...
Let's get in the ring.
That was fantastic. See what I mean? You can't tell me I hate them.
Hold on a second. Let me turn it off and then turn it back on.
All right.
I never said you hated the Iconics. It just said stop making fun of them.
Stop making fun of them. I can't stop making fun of them though. But that was so much fun.
Just because Meltzer was clueless one day and said something about Billy being fat or something.
Listen, Meltzer wasn't clueless that day. He was absolutely right. But they learned their lesson, which is what I like about them. They take criticism and they do something with it constructively, which is all you can ask for women from. Listen, it's hard enough to have women do what you tell them to do in the first place. So, as long as they're able to, Now, this whole thing, I don't get. This is like a fetish thing, I think, just for this whole thing.
That was 2 weeks ago? I thought that was last week.
No, this is 2 weeks ago. Last week was Nikki and Bailey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
In an okay match, not amazing.
Ooh!
But
I actually didn't see this part.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they're deciding to just have Alexis have a whole bunch of things with coffee.
Well, she's a woman, so she likes to drink coffee.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They don't know, so we don't know.
I still think it's a fetish thing.
Probably.
They're just coming up with different ways to fetishize the girls. And they can't do hard fetishes because it's a PG show.
So, they could do it if they wanted to. They just haven't figured out a way to do it.
Right, that's what I mean. They're just like, but that's why they're using like all these like soft tricks to do it.
So what? Alexa in white pants falling on coffee and her pants turning brown. That's some sort of scat thing.
It's a scat thing, and it's also a coffee thing. It's like a food thing.
It truly horrifies me when I learn about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I heard that there was like, wait, there's a what?
There's a what kind of fetish? There's a who?
But we should know Rule 34.
Rule 34. Also, we can't discriminate anymore. These are all legitimate things. And Bailey's coming out! Wow, what's Bailey doing here? I guess she's going to do commentary.
No, she's past the commentators already.
Oh. Why is she coming to the ring then? She's going to watch the match?
What's the point of that's another thing I don't understand. Why does everyone have to get dressed up if they're not wrestling?
Well, I don't think
go to a commercial.
I don't think they're not wrestling. I think they wrestled before. They just keep their
Alright, so everyone's going to stand in the ring for the next 2 minutes, and then we're going to come back, then the match is going to start.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have to set up. They're doing like a whole thing. Right now, they're setting up the storyline between Bailey, Alexa, and Nikki. Right?
Yeah.
But we can't be privy to that because we have to deal with commercials.
Ah.
It's like when you're watching, let's say, The Godfather, right? And you're like really invested in the movie, and right when Sonny leaves to go and find out what happened to his sister, it decides to go to commercial. And then it comes back to Michael coming back to America because you have no idea what the hell happened between that whole time.
Oddly enough, I have the super rare box set, The Godfather 1901 to 1980. So if I ever wanted to watch the version of The Godfather with all the stuff that they cut out that they put, for like the deleted scenes and stuff, that's that one. It's a nice 9-hour movie if you ever want to watch it.
It's not even fun watching those things. The more fun version is always the edited version, just to see what they had to cut out. And especially like the 1990s UPN versions of things.
Ah, yes.
My
favorite one is
or the TNT versions or the USA versions of things in the 1990s. The best one's still Casino.
Yeah, Casino, where
freak you, Sam Rothstein, freak you hard.
You stupid shoe lover, mother money grubber, you little mother.
You dirt steering little mother sucker. I always remember that one. Freak you, Sam Rothstein. Freak you hard. Oh, man.
That's funny. I'm just scrolling Reddit at the moment, and some woman was smoking at a stadium during it looks like a college football game, and the cop comes over and says, "Ma'am, you can't smoke in here." So she takes her cigarette, takes a long drag, and then points it up at him, and the cop pulls her out of her seat.
Beats the crap out of her. Ma'am, you can't do that. I can do whatever I want.
I kind of miss the days when you could smoke at a game.
Yeah. You know what? In Oakland, you could still do it.
Because no one goes to games in Oakland, so who cares?
In Oakland, you could smoke at the games. Everyone's smoking weed, watching baseball. Smoking weed, watching football.
It used to be like that at Mets games because no one would be there at Shea Stadium, so you're just like, you're in the upper deck by yourself, so just light up. Who cares?
Who gives a fuck? It's fantastic. That's the best part about the Coliseum. See, those places need to stay alive. Oh, the match is back.
What do you think you are? You
little bastard! I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Oh my God!
Billy has like a foot on her.
Yeah. Dude, Billy's huge. I mean, not that way, but you know what I mean. She's much taller than Alexa. You know, everyone says that they have problems with these two. I can't see how in the world they can. These two are literally the most over heels in the entire company. Everybody hates them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking at something. Because I love Laserdisc, right? And somebody posted this thing in the Laserdisc Reddit, and we're watching the matches at the same time. Apparently, it's an old Laserdisc disk drive for a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I bet you probably got a whole 5 megabytes of storage on that thing.
I can imagine.
Back then.
That'd be perfect for you.
Oh yeah, it takes up half the room. it's like freaking
It's a fucking black box.
It's a giant black box that's about 3.5 feet tall. It uses, you know how much power it takes? It takes 15 hours to burn a disc.
Mm-hmm. But when it burns, it's going to be the greatest disc you've ever had. The greatest viewing experience you've ever seen.
I love the Iconics. They really do good work.
Mm-hmm. It's sad that what they're doing to Nikki, though. Nikki literally could be Luna Vachon right now. She could be the Luna Vachon of this era. And instead, they want to make her into some plain Jane who gets manipulated by Alexa Bliss, who apparently is getting over as a face. Apparently, at live shows, Alexa's getting over as a face over Bayley.
For the time being, until they're gonna say, "Well, Alexa, it's time for Alexa to go back to being the bitch and everything." So, because they don't want Bayley to be the bitch. It has to be Alexa.
Well, I mean, it works with Alexa. I mean, that's what I hated about Sasha. They tried to make Sasha into some goody two-shoes, and Sasha isn't.
Yeah, Sasha, much like The Miz, should never be the plucky babyface.
Yeah. And I don't want Alexa to be the plucky babyface either. I don't want people cheering Alexa. She's too good as a heel. Which is the reason why I'm hoping that they decide not to have Bayley become a heel. If she becomes a heel, that has to be like Sting heel. Like she loses confidence in the fans, and they have to build her back up as a babyface.
Well, Sasha's already gone that way, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna do this stupid thing with Nikki where she's like, because she's the plain Jane girl and everything. Mm-hmm. 2.
There's the 3. It's
what do you know? They missed the count. They missed the count too.
Congratulations.
What?
Oh, look, they're gonna make Bayley look like she's the bully over Alexa, and she's the one that caused the match to finish.
Meanwhile, the Iconics are getting their little shot in. Look at you don't have it anymore. We have it. Anyway, but yeah, they're trying to make Nikki Cross be this plain Jane. You can see it.
See, look at what she did.
See,
she kept me from winning. She kept us from the tag team titles.
Nikki Cross is the girl from 10 Things I Hate About You. They got they're gonna the bet right. There's a bet going on right now. That was like, can you make her look hot for the prom and everything?
Right. It's terrible. Nikki Cross, like I said, Nikki Cross should be Luna Vachon. She should be out there just being a psychotic girl. And they're not going to do that for her. They're not going to have that for whatever reason.
Well, women can't be crazy.
Of course not. We had a crazy girl, and she actually was.
Is it any wonder that this pay-per-view is not selling?
No. But I mean, it's a dumb name, too. I don't like that name, Stomping Grounds.
Besides that.
I mean, but the reason why is because they've been selling it all wrong. Look, the week before they decide to have the pay-per-view, that's when they decide to have Roman Reigns beat up Shane and put Drew over. It can only be an interesting match if they decide to do a bunch of spots. I think that's probably going to be the match of the night, though, surprisingly enough. I'm hoping this actually works out. I'm hoping that Lacey Evans and Becky pull off a decent match.
I think they can. Supposedly, Dana Warrior is the one that has been coaching Lacey for her character, right? So we have Dana Warrior to thank for Ultra MAGA Lacey Evans.
Which, I mean, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You know, that's the gimmick.
Because I could totally believe, when supposedly Dana Warrior, when she got her job on, Firefly Funhouse is next.
Oh my God! I just realized that they're bringing back Extreme Rules next month.
They're doing 2 pay-per-views next month.
They're doing Extreme Rules next month, and you know what that means?
But Clash of Champions was next month too.
You know what that means, though?
What?
They're setting up for Alexa Bliss versus Bayley 2 at fucking Extreme Rules.
Well, maybe this time when Bayley gets that cane, she won't.
They won't hold back.
They won't hold back.
I hope so. I just saw that. I was like, oh my God, that's what they're setting up for. That's all I needed to see. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, apparently no Women's Evolution pay-per-view this year.
Oh, good.
We get, Vince is like, I did 1. What the hell else do you want?
I did 1. Don't you know? You don't need any more. I'm kind of happy that there isn't a pay-per-view. There shouldn't be.
Because Stephanie has to explain to Vince, you see, Dad, for this women's thing to work, you have to keep putting...
But there shouldn't be a women's pay-per-view. It should always... You know what the women should have is they should have their own show. To be honest.
Well, obviously, yeah.
They should have their own show. It'd be even better. Because then you could put the show together on a pay-per-view.
Just give them a main event. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where apparently your Glimmy was shining on getting main event before tonight.
Isn't she amazing? She takes a boring nothing show and brings it to prominence. My Glim Glam is one of the best workers today, and nobody wants to give her any credit. So Dana Brooke, if you're out there, my Glims, I'm totally behind you. If you're down and out, I want to bend you over and pick you up.
That didn't sound creepy at all.
Not at all. Limbs.
By the way, you are listening to We're Live, pal.
Yeah, that's right. We're live.
We're working out the kinks. And yeah, the women should absolutely have their own show.
They should. I would totally give them superstars and main event.
I don't even think they do superstars anymore.
I don't know. I saw that they did. I don't know if they do or not. But if they don't, they should just give them main event. But they should have their own. They should have their own thing that you can go and watch the women do their thing, and not have it bogged down with all the guys, because there's so many guys that they need to promote that you can't put all of the women into one thing.
I mean, they have women's only companies, so it's like, why the hell couldn't they do a women's only show or something? Everything's a brand, damn it. So why can't we have a women's only brand?
Mm-hmm. And just making a main event will even be better.
Catherine Heigl's here to kill off another show.
That's what she does. Now they're doing a promo.
Right now, Alexa's feeling a little sorry for her.
Nikki's getting over this.
Yep, Bayley does not. Nikki is upset that Bayley crushed her dreams.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get her back. I'm gonna take her dreams this Sunday.
Ooh, the crowd's popping for this.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd is popping for pissed off Nikki.
Yep. Of course they're popping for pissed off Nikki.
They're popping for Alexa, they're popping for Nikki, and they turned Bayley heel.
Mm-hmm.
This truly is the weirdest timeline.
This is the dumbest thing.
Oh, what the hell are they showing now? Oh, fuck, I forgot Firefly.
Sound!
I forgot the damn Firefly thing is on
The
now.
stupid Firefly is on now. I gotta watch.
Oh, hey there. As you can see, I'm gardening. You know, our minds, they're just like gardens. And all yours needs is a little bit of water, a little bit of sunshine, and it'll make your ideas grow. Some ideas are full of worms, and that's no good.
So my ideas don't grow because I don't get enough water and sunshine?
People throughout your life will always lie to you. For instance, I bet your parents told you that the earth is round. But have they actually traveled around the whole world? I don't think so. And I bet your teachers told you that dinosaurs are extinct. But what do they know, right? Me, I know what it feels like to not belong. I know what it feels like to be different. And that's why I built this place for us. So we can all be together.
Hey, Ramblin' Rabbit! Miss Snow!
And I want you all to join us here, where the fun never has to end.
Join us!
Join us! Join us! Join us! People worship what they fear. Fear is power. Follow the leader. And do the muscle man dance.
Shake your head, let your backbone slip. All of my boys don't really have a choice. Pull up your pants, do the muscle man dance. All of my boys don't have a choice. Put the bass to the muscle man.
This is good.
Raise your mind, raise your mind. Raise your mind.
I can tell you, greatest new member of Slipknot's working out pretty well. Ryan's like, how the hell am I supposed to compete
Earlier
with that?
tonight, you said you were going to
The screen froze
destroy
for me.
Seth Rollins. Now, Seth has been on a rampage all night long, so are you
believe the
ready?
screen froze? Believe the
Back on for you.
No, I got Brian's promo.
Because Brian, that's. Did they lose? Are they in mono for you?
I don't know. I don't hear a thing.
I only hear. Oh, that's right. I turned the sound off for you. Well, it's stereo when you talk. But I swear you're they're mono.
It probably is, since it's trying to do like 3 different audio tunes at the same time.
I have no idea. That Bray Wyatt thing just kind of weirded me out a little bit.
It froze up on me after he did the whole changeover.
That's not a coincidence. Now we're supposed to be cheering for Seth here. Oh, is he going to hit her with the chair?
Hit her!
Hit her!
Hit her! God damn it. Come on, Seth.
What happens if she was the special referee?
Exactly.
Oh, now we go. Yeah, they had an audio problem there. They lost like the stereo sound of the audio for some reason.
Hit her!
Oh well, it's back. That Krypton of this show I should probably watch.
I'm not really interested in it. The only thing that's interesting to me in it is Lobo. Lobo has been awesome forever.
Hey, it's Sasha Banks.
It's Sasha Banks. They gotta get their money out of her. That's what they're doing. They're screwing up her ability to cut off and look for somebody else by keep showing her working with them.
Yeah, this is like, I'm never having another Slim Jim problem ever again.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand the Grizzlies.
I don't get why these people are on TV. I have no idea who these people are.
I know, it's just like, you know... Well, they're rich. You know, well, the father's rich anyway.
Oh. What do you get rich doing?
Well, the father, maybe he's sold, like, real estate and stuff.
What an odd reason to put somebody's family on TV. Just, they're rich. Oh. That's the perfect reason to put them on television. Get them richer. I live 5 minutes away from the sea. If I'm going to have seafood, I'm going to have real food, not Red Lobster.
I live 5 minutes from the water too. I could catch fish, sharks, baby sharks anyway, and but I would never eat a fish that ever came out of the water. That came out of the New York Harbor. I've seen people like they fish down there and like you could see the trash floating around, and stuff. I'm like, you know what is in this water, and you're still fishing.
Yeah, but they don't care. It's fish. It doesn't mean every single fish is like that either.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm just not a fish person. I like them too much.
Right. Yeah, we get the same thing here. Like, they have signs everywhere. If you actually they have signs everywhere around here. If you catch this certain kind of fish, you need to throw it back because you cannot eat it. I forgot what it's called.
For a minute, I thought this was a real article. Then I realized it was from The Onion. It says, Taylor Swift inspires teen to come out as a straight woman needing to be the center of gay rights narrative. For a minute, I thought that was it was a real article. Then I saw it was from The Onion.
It is a real article.
I haven't watched Taylor's new video yet. I hear she does stuff.
She does a lot of stuff that's just pointless.
She's a good girl, y'all.
A good girl. I love Daniel Bryan coming out with his hands up like that. Like he's Baron Von Raschke.
That's all the people need to know.
Like, that is like... The best part about Daniel is that you can literally see him in 1950s, and he'd be the exact same thing.
I wish you would wrestle that 1950s style.
Yeah.
I should send Brian that Ricky Starr match. I want him to wrestle that entire match where it's nothing but a head scissor takedown and a snapmare.
Mm-hmm.
And, occasionally a couple of chops. He has to get his chops.
The rest of the match is just prancing.
Prancing.
It was fantastic, too.
It was honestly the matches from 1959. Go look it up on YouTube. It's Ricky Starr versus Herman.
No, it was Wilbur Ross.
No, it wasn't Wilbur Ross. That's a different match.
Oh.
Well, anyway, it's Ricky Starr.
Hess.
Yeah, I said Herman Hess.
Yeah.
He was the stereotypical Nazi at the time. Mm-hmm. Well, German.
So much so that he actually did the goose step in the match.
2 out of 3 falls. He lost the first fall by DQ.
They told everybody it was 2 out of 3 falls, too, before the match started.
I know.
So.
It was a novel concept.
I know. It was fantastic.
But because all Germans were obviously Nazis back then, he's even after 15 years after the war, he's still doing the goose step and everything.
Exactly, and still getting hate for it.
But oh my God, it was this match. This match is 60. So what is that? 50 years old?
50 years old. 60 years old.
09. No, we're coming up on 70.
70 years old.
We're coming up on 70 years old, I think. Unless my math is completely wrong, which is probably true. My math is probably way off.
Yeah, no, it's about 70.
Yeah, it's coming up on 70 years old, this match, and it was way better than anything I've seen from the WWE, New Japan, whoever in the last few months.
And the only reason why AEW beats it is because there was no blood in it. If
Right.
Ricky Starr had got busted open, it would have been match of the fucking century.
And I think we counted it. He took exactly
5
4
bumps.
or 5 bumps the whole match.
The entire 17-minute match was 5 bumps. It was fantastic.
And only one of them was from him getting hit.
Mm-hmm. It was fantastic.
Could you imagine, there are... Ricky Starr was like what you would call the ambiguous wrestler.
A little bit,
for
yes.
For the times, because
But he was a baby face.
He was a legit ballet dancer, so he really was Twinkle Toes.
Right.
But
and when you're Twinkle Toes back in the 50s, everyone thinks you're a little,
mm-hmm.
You're a little Twinkle Toes.
but he was way over.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat,
and a baby face. Let's not forget that. This man was an implied homosexual during the 1950s, and people still loved him. He was a baby face.
Now compare that to Gorgeous George, who was also on this. He was on this card apparently, but he had to pull out because he had a bruised pinky or something, right?
Right. He was apparently Ricky Starr, the babyface homosexual, was supposed to wrestle Gorgeous George, the heel homosexual.
Now you would think that if anyone was going to pull out because of a finger injury, it would be the gay guy. But you have Gorgeous George. He's like, well, I can't wrestle.
Who's another implied gay man.
Oh, get that chair out of the way, Seth. And
we're not intentionally not paying attention to this match, but
it legitimately was one of the best matches I've seen in a while.
It was one of the best matches I had seen in a long time, and it happened 70 years ago. And do you want to know something? I bet you the Seth Daniel match.
Oh no, 60. It was 60 years ago.
60 years ago. I bet you this Seth Daniel match is probably the same thing.
Is the man going to come out to save her man now?
Well, I don't know. Oh, I hope so.
Please. Who will come out to save Seth Rollins?
Who will come out to save Seth Rollins? Please, Becky.
If they want to blow the roof off the building, Becky comes out right now.
Becky comes out right now and picks a fight with Daniel. Yeah, well, I already knew they weren't going to give them a match.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that was implied. Oh, here comes
the
New Day.
Here comes the New Day. Yeah, that's way better than Becky coming out.
Well, what would they do if Becky came out?
Here
the other
comes
three. Maybe Becky might come out. Maybe.
You're right now. Oh, it's the Good Brothers.
Oh no, it's not the Goods. It's Revival.
Yeah, they're Good Brothers now.
They're the Good Revival. Here comes the Usos.
Are they just gonna say fuck it and have a 20-man tag match right now?
Just throw a whole bunch of guys out there. We
have
15 minutes left. Just do a fucking barnyard brawl. It's a super kick social. And Big E takes the big man Rowan off his feet. Uh-oh. Catapult Ooze.
Isn't there supposed to be some sort of authority figure in all this?
Somewhere in all this. Oh, there come the referees. Thank goodness.
Man, if they had Becky come out and she slaps Rowan, they would have blew the roof off.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do anything like that. No, we can't have the men versus the women. No, why would we want to make any money?
Why would we want to have her come out? Okay, so now we still have Seth and Daniel outside, so maybe they'll just clear the ring and continue the match.
This match, too, is 2 out of 3 falls.
He did ring the bell, so the match is over officially.
Yeah. Well, much like the Ricky Starr match we saw, they did like a 5-minute break in between the falls too. So.
Right. Here come the commercials.
They're literally gonna do it. They're gonna this match is now 2
out of 3 falls. Fuck it. This whole night, Raw is 2 out of 3 falls.
All right, WWE. I didn't want to make this bold declaration because it's purely ego talking, but
ripping off Mexico doesn't work.
Give me and Ed complete control of the show. I'll triple ratings in
a month.
No. I need a little more time than that.
I'll do it in a month, Vince.
Well, I want to milk as much money I can get at it.
I grew up. If I built the ratings up in a month, they're not going to fire me. I grew up in the era of you have 3 weeks to get over. If you don't get over, you're not in the right business. I'll do it in a month, Vince. Give me somebody, and I'll make them a star in a month.
You give me You give me the March you give me from now till SummerSlam, and I'll get you an extra 500,000 buys on the network or something.
500,000 buys.
Because that's all that matters really in the end. How many people are subscribed to the damn network?
Mm-hmm. I can get people subscribed to the network. Give me main event and give me the girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get people subscribed to the network, Vince.
And you know how we're gonna do it? We're just gonna do it with reruns of Saturday.
Exactly.
Saturday night or something.
It's gonna be like old rip. It's gonna be like old '92 WCW storylines.
So I'm gonna need somebody to be Kit Mick Foley, and somebody's gonna have to powerbomb him on the floor there.
Right. Just Nikki. I know what you're gonna need to do. I would totally book Nikki Cross as the female Mick Foley.
I don't want to see her doing all those crazy bumps though.
But if anyone should, it should be someone like Mickey.
Yeah, Nikki. Yeah.
Nikki. Yeah.
Mickey James is out with bad knee.
Yeah, Mickey James shouldn't be doing those moves. She's a mother.
Which, by the way, you can buy.
She's a hot mother.
On Pro Wrestling Tees, you can buy her official shirt, Monday Night MILF.
Monday Night MILF. I love you, Mickey.
And MILF money.
Remember you and me used to be together back in 2003?
That was a different Mickey James.
Those were different days. Anyway, I love you, sweetie. I've always been happy about your career. And I'm glad you're the Monday Night MILF. I support you 110%.
How the hell did they not do anything with that?
How the hell they don't? I don't know.
Well, this is a PG show, for Christ's sake. We can't say MILF.
Why can't you say MILF? You can say MILF in a PG movie.
Just...
A mom I'd like to friend.
You know what it is? You have to explain to Vince what these words mean.
Right. What is MILF? What is
what?
What the hell does MILF?
What the hell does MILF mean?
What the hell is MILF? Some sort of Chinese milk?
This is... Oh, we're
2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls. What the hell? At least we get to continue into the match. Anyway, back to the 1950s. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was the best. That might be the best part of this whole show. Back to the 1950s.
Back to the 1950s. Remember Waldo Von Erich? Remember?
Now, if you think that like horses were something now, wait until you see this guy called Haystacks Calhoun.
Jesus Christ.
His high spot was stepping into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally, somebody might try to body slam him and get a foot off the ground.
Right. His high spot was a splash. His high spot used to break the ring. He'd be the last guy he'd be the last match on the card because the ring would be broken by the time he'd be done.
Jim Ross tells a hilarious story. It was the McGuire twins.
I love
if
McGuires.
If you've ever seen the thing from The Simpsons where these 2 fat guys are riding little scooters, that's the McGuire twins.
The McGuire twins.
And each of these guys were legitimately 700 pounds.
Yep.
So Jim Ross was like, oh, well, a high spot for them would be they get in the ring. They climb up the ring steps. That was their high spot for the night. And then you know how to hose them off after the match? Good old JR.
Old JR. I had to hose him off.
Like the giant pig. It was like
giant fucking pig.
Like giant pigs in the Giraffe. I had to hose them off after the match was over.
They would get greasy.
See, they should bring back that thing from what we saw earlier. We were watching this old Terry Funk promo. A greasy Florida cracker.
A greasy Florida cracker, Lawler.
I would love to see somebody dump motor oil on somebody.
You dump motor oil on Daniel Bryan?
Oh my god, that would be perfect because Bryan's all about the environment.
Exactly.
You dump motor oil. Oh my god.
He's just like laying there having motor oil dumped on him. He just snaps.
We just built up this Otis versus Bryan feud to another level.
Heavy machinery, you're gonna need oil. Bryan, your joints aren't working. Put some oil on it.
Bryan, what's the problem? We're blue collar solid. We use oil all the time.
Motor oil. Dumping themselves with fucking motor oil, castor oil.
I'm just thinking of that scene from No Holds Barred where like they're showing all the battle of the tough guys, and they're showing all the guys, and the one guy he's drinking the can of castor, or what was it the 10W30 right?
Yeah, the 10W40.
He's drinking the 10W40. Well, you tell me you can't see Otis doing that.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need a boost to your button.
You just need a little.
You need a little boost to your engine.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
You give me Otis, and I will. You give me Otis versus Bryan as my feud, and I'll get you 500,000 subscribers to the network.
Yeah. And they'll be like hate subscribers too. Like they hate wrestling, but they need to watch.
I mean, you have Bryan and Otis be the catalyst of like hipsters versus like blue like flyover America or something. And,
right.
Oh my god, it'll just be beautiful. All culminating in a match where like Bryan has to take a bump in a giant pool full of motor oil.
And he's just lying there.
And he's just going crazy because he's like, do you know what they're going to do with all this oil after we're done? They're going to dump it down the sewer. It's going to go right into the ocean.
It's suddenly there's that Kill Bill fucking music there. By the way, this is a great match.
Yeah, it is a great match.
We have been watching it, even though we haven't really talking about it. It's a great match.
Brian, why do you take superplexes still?
Here we go. Crack. And of course he has to take the follow-up.
Oh, no, wait. Ooh,
oh, that was a good one.
Nice counter.
Very nice, very nice.
You know, I want to believe it was another conspiracy monsoon. I believe Brian did not have concussion issues.
You don't believe Brian had concussion issues?
I mean, sure, he probably had, he's had, 15, 16 concussions in his career?
True.
But, I mean, he didn't have the issues that were going to prevent him from wrestling. I think it was all part of another thing, like, they didn't want Brian to become that big star. Because the Daniel Bryan rocket ship was on its way up before all that happened.
Right.
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams, McMahon.
No, that's not as crazy as it seems.
I mean, in all seriousness, at least he's smart enough not to do the friggin' headbutt anymore.
Thank goodness. Here he goes, stealing from The Miz.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Daniel's version called?
Brian, well, it's no longer the yes kicks, I don't think.
It's no longer the yes kicks.
It's just, I guess, kicks to the chest. I don't know. I'm not sure they ever said what he calls them now, because the yes lock is down to labella lock again.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they ever said what he calls the yes kicks.
Uh-oh. At least he took care of it.
I still can't believe. Part of me will always resent Seth Rollins to a point because he ended Sting's career with that move.
Right.
I never got that damn Undertaker Gold Sting match. So I'm pretty sure Sting could wrestle a match.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that probably next year they'll probably bring Undertaker versus Sting in Saudi Arabia.
I hope Seth is
holding his arm.
Oh, okay. That's probably just because of the labella lock. Well, maybe he's like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon. He's trying to pop his shoulder back in.
Oh, there goes the labella lock. This isn't for the title, is it?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
It was just a random...
Of course, we don't know that because they probably said something during commercial. They probably said...
Well, it's already become a 2 out of 3 falls. Oh!
That's not what I wanted to see.
Yeah, a guy with a history of concussion issues, you definitely don't want to see him taking a curb stop.
Exactly!
And the winner of the second fall.
It should be the winner of the second fall, right? This is the ending the whole time. There was no reason to do disqualifications before.
There's 3.5 minutes left, so...
Yeah.
Something could happen.
Come on, Brock.
I don't think Brock's there.
No, Brock's there. It's L.A.
That's the one place Brock hates the most in the world. Why would Brock show up in L.A.? Brock hates the outside world, and L.A. is what he hates.
L.A. is as outside as it gets. And now who hit Seth Rollins in the back with a chair?
I'm like pissed off the entire roster already.
I know.
Oh, wait, I guess we're going to find out who the special referee is. Oh,
there we go. Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin!
It would be funny if Baron did pick Becky to be the special referee.
Hey, will. Please? Either Becky or Brock. Those only two have to be the special referee to make sense.
Oh, you hit him a little hard there, Baron.
Well, I guess he's getting revenge for EC3 after knocking him out.
Holy shit, maybe Brock is there tonight.
See, I told you. Why is it? There's no match. You can't have a match. You know, for what it is, it's perfectly this is perfect redemption story for Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
You don't want to. I don't know why they want to give the redemption story to the heel.
Well, because you know how it's going to end on Sunday, so you have to go. We have to go. We didn't even find out who the stupid referee is.
They're not going to tell us until the show. Boo.
Well, now it's time for the Monday Night recap.
It's the Monday. What did you think? It's the Monday night. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering, after the whole live show and everything, we are now entering the segment we like to call the WWE Raw Reach Around.
Mm-hmm. And
so, how hard's your dick on this tug? How hard?
Oh God.
We like to give it a good 5 inches. We like to give it a good. I don't know. That's a pretty.
It was a decentish show.
Yeah, that was a 7. That was a 7 show. That was a 7 out of 10 show.
I'd give it a 6.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, it's just there was so many things that just made no sense.
Mm-hmm. And they intentionally have this way of having all the storylines kind of mixed up in the wrong way. Like, the writers or whoever's writing this stuff is...
let us, first of all, it's not the writer's fault.
No, I'm not saying the writers. What I'm saying is...
But fans, whoever... fans are like, oh, the writers don't know shit. They don't know how to do this. They don't know. It's not the writer's fault. As a poor writer for this company, your sole job is just to, like, whatever Vince says, you have to somehow make it coherent.
Right. But I'm not saying, like, this is the writer's fault, but I think the writers are because they don't know anything about wrestling. I don't think the writers don't know shit about wrestling.
Well, all they know about wrestling is what the WWE tells them.
Right. What they know about wrestling is what they watched on TV, and that's about it. Like, the agents are the ones that really know about wrestling, and I think that's who's really booking Raw now. The agents.
Yeah.
They're just trying to come up with a show that can be presentable. Which is the reason why you have all these screwy finishes and all these, all this other stuff. But the writers are writing storylines for guys in the wrong way. Because all they know is watching the footage. They just know about watching old episodes of Raw or old episodes of the NWA or whatever people tell them to watch, right? And they don't realize that certain storylines don't go the right way with how it should be. Like, there's different ways than having Baron Corbin come out and hit Seth in the back and everything else and have him stand over him with the title. There's different ways in having 2 out of 3 falls matches every single time you don't know what just happened. After a quick roll-up or a quick whatever. Because I'll admit the 2 out of 3 falls thing works. It kind of works on the last match. But that one where they just rolled him up, they just rolled up Baron Corbin, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was Xavier rolls up Baron Corbin 1, 2, 3, and then out of nowhere they decide to make a 2 out of 3 falls match. I mean, that's not foreshadowing. That's fucking putting a stamp of one of those moron stamps on your forehead.
I know, and it's very annoying. And now the whole stupid thing is like, oh, you gotta wait a week to find out who the hell the special referee is. I don't care who the special referee is at this point.
Nor do I.
Unless it's Brock
or Becky
or Becky, who cares?
Those are the only 2 people that it needs to be.
For your shoes. I was just scrolling my Facebook and somebody posted this picture of this Japanese girl, Yui Koike. And she's from Kamen Rider. I think every actress in Japan at some point or another was on Kamen Rider.
Of course. So
I'm so out of the loop on Kamen Rider. I'm still mad at the show of a few writers ago, Kamen Rider Decade, and they ended it on like this huge cliffhanger. And it's like, you motherfucker! So it's like that. Yeah, they want the whole thing was they build up to this huge climax.
Right.
This is kind of like what the WWE does, right? And they build up to this huge climax, and then they said, "Oh, you got to see the movie to see what happens." I'm like, I'm not seeing any damn movie. I want to know what the hell happens right now.
Yeah. No, just show me what happens. Don't show me no movies. Fuck that.
So, in typical WWE fashion, instead of telling us who the referee is we're gonna just be waiting for the next 6 days as they tease it. Oh, who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? It's gonna be somebody let down. It's gonna be a letdown, whoever it is.
It's gonna be Shane McMahon.
Nah, you know what I bet you they would do just to really screw with people, since they own the name. They're gonna say it's Dean Ambrose.
It's Dean Ambrose.
They're gonna have somebody from.
And they got some indie schlubs show up.
No, well, they got plenty of indie schlubs under contract now in NXT.
Well, that's what I mean. And have some indie schlub show up, and he just plays the referee.
He's gonna play Dean Ambrose, the character of Dean Ambrose from now on. I mean, it's totally not. I bet I would not honestly be surprised if somebody in the company already suggested that. Look, Mr. McMahon, we own the name, so why don't we just say Dean Ambrose is the referee?
Why do you have to make him? Why did you know exactly that it sounded like Bruce Pritchard who said that?
It's just a coincidence.
Oh God,
Mr.
McMahon.
I love you.
I love your money.
We know you own the name Dean Ambrose. All you gotta do is just have one of those little schlubs down in NXT. Tell him get him a white beater and some blue jeans. Boom, we got the thing solved. And make sure we're recording this, so it's live and everything. So if that happens on Sunday night,
we fucking predicted it ahead of time.
I'm suing if that happens.
Right. I'm suing and/or want a job.
I will settle for a job.
Right.
One where I don't have to go get coffee, because I am too old and my knees are shot.
I'll get the coffee, Vince.
Unless somebody gives me like a golf cart to run around backstage with him.
I'll get coffee. I'll get coffee for him, Vince. He writes the thing, and I'll go get the coffee.
I don't drink. Nah, I don't drink coffee. I need a steady stream like Diet Coke. I'm like Trump. I'll just press a button. Diet Coke.
Big Mac.
That would be. That would be a pretty effective way to do things. If they give me an office in like Titan Tower or whatever, but like I'm just gonna be like, all right, I just need a button. When I press it, you bring me a Dr. Pepper or
it brings me everything I want.
Right.
It brings me anything I want. If you give me that button, I can give you as much writing as possible. I will change the landscape of pro wrestling at this moment, Vince.
But I need a button from when I press it. Whoever's outside the door, when they see the light, it'll set off a light. That will mean get him a Diet Coke.
All these interns just racing around Titan Tower trying to get you a Diet Coke as fast as they can. It's a mad Titan Tower.
They're building a new Titan Tower.
Of course.
Well, I don't know if they're building one or they bought one, but they're supposed to be moving. They're supposed to be moving from Titan Tower soon.
Where are they going to move to? It's still Connecticut, right?
Yeah, it's still in Stamford. I think there's downtown Stamford now.
Okay.
Because I think right now they're on the outskirts of Stamford.
Yeah, because that thing is like a nuclear dump. It's like out of nowhere. It's like
you see that WWE logo for miles around.
Mm-hmm. It's like a piece of modern art in absolute dreary days.
I see sunshine on a cloudy day.
And as for the girls, I think the girls are going to be screwy. I don't know. I'm not really jumping up and down for Stomping Grounds, and I'm really hoping that that it works. It's not as terrible as it should be.
Oh, this show could have been worse.
It could have been. I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow might actually be kind of fun.
I don't know how.
You
want to know what the wrestling business does to people? Look at the trailer for Glow, the new season of Glow. Doesn't Mark Maron look like he's aged 20 years in the last 3 seasons?
And he's playing he's playing a fake promoter.
I know. I'm just scrolling. I see the trailer for Glow's. Mark Maron. He plays the producer, promoter, whatever of Glow, and he looks like he's aged. He looks like somebody who's, Mark Maron. I think he's in his 40s right now. Mm-hmm. He looks like he's pushing 70 now, and I don't think that's makeup.
No, but Mark's always been like that, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the Raw Reach Around, folks. Glad you stopped by. We're waiting for tomorrow.
This is on demand if you want to just sit back and watch it again. Yeah. I mean, listen to it again.
Listen to it again. It's really fun to watch, I guess, while watching a Raw.
Or, fast forward through parts, get to the parts you like.
Yeah. We have no idea what we're doing, so we're just putting stuff up. But we're hopefully going to get better as we go along.
Maybe we'll cut up some parts and, put out some clips and stuff.
Maybe.
I hear people like that sort of stuff.
That's what I figure. All right, folks. Thanks a lot for listening. And like, subscribe, and share. Please.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. We need an excellent theme song.
Is that what that was? Is that what that was?
I should have set my phone off to Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
That's our theme song. Ugh.
Well, I think that sums up Raw a lot.
I think that does sum up Raw. I think that's the perfect way to sum up Raw. The Curb the Enthusiasm theme. Oh, you're about to watch Raw? Hey, curb that enthusiasm. Oh, well, I'm hoping tomorrow's better. And I guess we'll do this tomorrow also.
Oh, God, there's another show tomorrow?